and welcome back to Grandpa Jimmy Barbecue. Today we're going to make COVID-19 Chinese burgers. Doesn't that sound good? And along with the burgers, in a couple minutes I'm going to have some questions for you. And these questions are directed to people watching from the future. Now I know, technically speaking, everybody that watches this is watching from the future, but no, I'm talking 10, 15, 20 years down the line. So this is the burger that we're going to be making. So far it looks pretty good, doesn't it? So what should we be drinking with our COVID burger today? Should we have one of these? Nah, we don't want to do that. Today's a special day. So today we are going to be drinking Quarantinis. As you can see, today is a dark and dreary, rainy, windy, crappy day, which is, of course, perfect weather to cook our COVID-19 burger. Yeah! For you people in the future, I'm really curious what your history books have to say about what's going on in society today. It's unbelievable. In some states, you can go and you can buy weed, but you can't go to church because you'll be too close together. The bars are closed, the restaurants are closed, small businesses are all going out of business. It's unbelievable. Famous guy once said, "We have nothing to fear but fear itself." Boy, wasn't that the truth? So the biggest way they're scaring us to death is by inflating the death numbers. If you have a car accident and you die and you happen to have a positive test for the flu, well, that's how you died. If you have a heart attack and you happen to have the flu, your cause of death is the flu. Is that ridiculous or what? And then they tell us that we're all supposed to wear masks. Now some medical doctors say you do not want to wear a mask. It's bad for you. Governors were screaming for ventilators. Now some doctors say that's probably the worst thing you can do. And then Mr. Zuckerberg goes out and he deletes and bans some videos made by medical doctors trained in their profession because he doesn't agree with what they're saying. Can you believe that crap? It's enough to make a guy drink. Last year's flu season, 2018-2019, 80,000 people died of the actual flu. And half of every man, woman, and child in this country was vaccinated against the flu. 80,000 people still died. Now, I heard yesterday that they're estimating 100,000 people are going to die by June 1st. Those numbers sound a little fishy to you? It's unbelievable. Hey, you people out in the year 2030, leave a comment down below and tell us how this has affected your life. I tell you, how it's affecting mine, it's enough to make a guy drink. Tell you what, I'm getting a little hungry now. I think it's time to refresh my Quarantini, and we're gonna go and get ourselves a Corona burger and see how that turns out. Well, here's our Corona burger, folks. Check it out. It's way overdone, just like the government wants it. That's disgusting. I'm not so sure I can stomach that. I think I'm gonna make another one. So much for that one. This time I'm going to make a great big giant Corona burger. Maybe this one will turn out better. Great googly moogly. I will have to admit, Billy Gates has done a lot of good as far as health is concerned around the world, especially with kids and in poorer countries, and that's a great thing, don't get me wrong. However, I gotta think, what is his end game? He's been talking about population control for years. He's been talking openly that he wants to vaccinize. I think I meant vaccinate. Vaccinate everybody in the world. And why? Does it have anything to do with power and money again? Gee, I don't know. Hey, Captain Obvious, where are you when we need you? Geez, Louise. Speaking of Louise, Gilligan's Island, they always listen to the professor. They never listen to the millionaire. Coincidence? Maybe. You know what I would really love to do? I would love to pick 2 lucky subscribers to my channel and give them each $1 million. Wouldn't that be great? That's something that I would just love to do. Hey, you can't win if you don't play. What I need you to do is go and subscribe right down there. See it? Little button down on your right. Push that, hit subscribe. Maybe I could have a celebrity come and do a drawing, a random drawing, and help me cook one day. That would be just great. And since I live close to Green Bay, that would either be Aaron Rodgers or Monk. So go ahead, click on the button. Thanks for playing. I look forward to giving you a call saying, hey buddy, You just won $1 million. Okie dokie then. Here's our huge Corona burger. Still looks overdone, but that's okay. We don't have to like it, but we have to accept it. That's the way it is. Let's cut into this and see if it's any better on the inside. Oh man, not really. Holy cow, look at that. Big surprise. It's full of bologna. Imagine that. Hey, you guys way off in the future, leave a little comment and tell us whatever happened to the Walmart church services. As you know, we can't go to church. Social distancing, it's too dangerous. It's an illegal gathering, but we can go to Walmart. So then some guy dreamed up a scheme where he got all of his church family together, called them, did a thing on the internet, and they all collected at Walmart. Everybody got a shopping cart. You had to put one thing in your shopping cart so you could buy it, and it couldn't be something made from China. And they all met back in the electronics department where they had a pastor, a priest, a rabbi, a minister, all kinds of different denominations, and they would hold their service right in Walmart. I saw it on the news. They showed the store manager. Man, it looked like his head was going to explode. He had no idea what to do. I know what to do. I think it's time for a little sip of my Covid19. Mark Twain once said, "It's very easy to fool people, but it's extremely difficult to convince them that they have been fooled." And that's exactly what's going on here, folks. Listen to the network news. There's like 5 different giant corporations that control all the news, and they all have ties in one way or another to the Chinese. Chinese have been investing slowly and slowly, but surely over many years, knowing that they're going to do this. And in the past, World War I, World War II, they're all fought with guns. Not now. You people in the future, tell us at what point we decided that this is really World War III. It's a psychological and economical war, the world against China. It's about time we woke up and figured that out. Excuse me. I tell you, this self-medication is a good thing. Forget the network news. Get your information from the internet. Yeah, I know there's a lot of idiots posting a lot of stuff that's not true on the internet also. However, the true and accurate information is there. You just have to do the research and figure that out. Do me a favor. Do that. It'll be well worth your while. You know, these things are going down pretty well. I'm not so sure I need a burger. I'm kind of filling up on olives today. Our country was founded on the Constitution, and part of that was free speech. That's why the internet is there. You're going to get the best information off of them. And everybody's looking at the Constitution and they're nitpicking about free speech and this and that. And in general, they are mostly true. But that's not the way I look at it. What you need to do is look back at the spirit and the intention of the forefathers when they wrote the Constitution. And that is simply this. They wanted the people to control the government. They do not want the government to control the people. Case closed. Ordinarily, I'm a glass half full kind of guy. As a matter of fact, sometimes I'm a glass full kind of guy. Whoop! So much for Mr. Tito's. Big shout out to him for helping me get through this. It's a bad pandemic, man. I don't know what I'd do without him. So, despite all that's going on, I have faith in the American people. You still need to do what's right. You still need to protect yourselves. But I think the American spirit will prevail, and we will not turn out to be a socialist country, which is what this is all about, folks. That's the bottom line. Can't deny that. Cheers. Hey, it's that time, everyone. Check it out. Time to get out your crayons, and you can color my ass out of here. Whoa, it's getting away from me. So we're gonna beat this Corvair 21 virus, you know, the one that came from China. Giggity giggity. Everything's gonna be okay. Keep the faith. Good luck. God bless, and remember the golden rule.